What is going on, guys? It is another episode of Brian's Beverage Corner brought to you by Eric.
Hi.
And he did not pay for anything here. He's just sponsoring the area that we're filming in today, as well as Corey, who's sitting in the corner, but you can't see him.
Hello.
Or can you? We're doing a random episode. I'm here for the weekend, and Jimmy and I, who's also not here, he's actually not here. Him and I went to Total Wine with Corey, and we picked out 3 random beers. And of course, as always, I wound up picking 2 sours.
Sounds about right.
Then I found this lovely can, and it wound up being a hazy, like New England style IPA. I loved the can art, and I bought it.
Yeah.
That's literally the story behind what we're drinking today.
It reminds me of like a Cartoon Network cartoon, like Samurai Jack or something.
Yes. And we have a very special guest with us today. Caroline is back. You will see her on some other episodes because she's also provided us with some hot sauce that we will be talking about in another episode.
Cool.
So, are we ready to begin?
Mm-hmm.
The first beer we're doing today is Smuttynose Brewing Company's Blueberry Fruit Freak Ale, coming in at 4.8%. I actually don't think this is a sour. I think it's just a blueberry ale. Smuttynose is out of Hampton, New Hampshire.
Oh.
I hope it's like a little blue.
We've had Smuttynose before, right? Because I remember the names from something.
We've done, I think, one of their other blueberry beers.
Okay.
That's a really nice color, actually.
Mm.
Little, like, light, almost like a...
The juice and the champagne.
Yeah, I didn't want to say a champagne color, but because I really just didn't want to be wrong. But it looked... The can is cool. It has, like, this little blueberry cartoon guy on it.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of is what drew me into the can. I was like, this one looks kind of funny.
Yeah, you could smell the blueberry.
Oh my god, that is so potent, that smell.
Wow.
4.8%, so it is light on the lighter side.
Just go.
Yeah, I got like a wine sense also a little bit.
Oh yeah,
wine and
blueberry.
champagne.
Disclaimer, non-alcohol.
Okay.
Oh, cheers. Let's do this.
We even get the nice beer like glasses too.
We've upgraded, and our budget went up since the last time you've been here.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's so good, too.
Good taste.
Um,
I think the smell is stronger than the taste, truthfully,
real?
but it's still
but
very
it's still
smooth.
really good.
Yeah.
Blueberry ales are not super fall seasonal. They tend to be more spring seasonal, but I found it, and I enjoy it. If you find blueberry ales, go for them. They're super light in flavor. They'll usually come out like this color or a little bit lighter, almost to a gold. But you'll get that little subtle flavor with a lot of that light texture in the background.
Oh yeah, I could have more of that for sure.
The next one's going to be interesting. I've never had a beer from this brewery. I've never had this combination of flavors in a sour.
Oh.
This is Fat Orange Cat's Sour Walkabout Sour Ale.
I see where he picked it out for.
It's a Garfield.
You don't see this like psychedelic label and think, man, I really should drink this.
I mean, I hear Fat Cat, and you know.
This brewed and
Is there a
canned by
Fat
Fat
Cat?
Orange Cat Brewing Company, North Haven, Connecticut, right by where I went to school, actually. Fat Cat Brewing Company, or Fat Orange Cat? Orange Cat Brewing is the actual name.
Orange fat cat, fat orange cat.
There's like 3 different combinations. When I worked at Bottle King, this brand was super hard to get because our store was so small. So our manager would have to like fight to get anything from this brand in the store because it would also get sold like that. And they're not cheap either. I believe this can by itself was $7.50.
Oh.
This one was like $2. If
That's
that,
quite a
just to make a
Well, then
comparison.
it's
This one was $4.50.
Okay.
It's a blood orange and plum sour ale. Never had a plum sour.
Interesting.
Never had this combination of fruits before.
Yeah.
So we're
we've
gonna
had
see what
we've
goes
had
down.
blood orange before, but that
Blood-
wasn't in a sour.
Yes. We've
At least
never
I don't
did a
think it
blood
was.
orange sour.
Well, we've done something blood orange, but I thought it was an
We've
ale,
done a
not
couple.
sour.
We've done a couple blood orange products. I've had a blood orange sour before.
Because the
They're really
Ithaca
good, but-
one here, or that's blood orange.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Ithaca. Yeah.
Blood orange flavor is really good, especially in beer. So I'm very curious to see how this one comes out. So I'll pour Eric first this time. Oh, that is.
Oh wow. Yeah, it looks like almost a grapefruit color.
Right?
Grapefruit juice.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
I was getting similar to the Ithaca one again, just like an orange creamsicle look a little bit.
You know what's funny? And it kind of has that like juice consistency going here. So like it's a little bit more,
Yeah.
like,
Not
lack of a
as
better
nutty.
term, thicker than like a regular beer.
Yeah, it does look like grapefruit.
So
juice,
this
for
one
sure.
comes in at 5.3%, so just a little bit above the blueberry ale. But I mean, it is a sour. Like sours tend not to get that strong.
It's potent.
It smells like orange
I
juice.
Yeah.
I haven't even gotten into it yet.
I'm not complaining.
Let's see what we're working with here.
So don't accidentally think this is orange juice and then try it. Be like,
Oh man, orange juice from a can.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Woo.
It smells and tastes like candy.
Woo.
For real.
That's the best way to describe it.
Yep.
Yo,
It tastes like those orange sour gummies.
Yeah.
The little wedges. That's exactly what this tastes like. If I can personify the taste of this liquid, it would be the little orange wedge candies.
I'm pretty sure you can also see some like particulates of orange in there. So
I feel like I'm tasting the
not, like,
particulates,
artificial.
honestly.
Take
There's
my
it seems like there's something
magnifying
thick in
glass
here.
out.
get my microscope out to check it out.
This is really good, actually. We've done a lot of sours on this show. I'm very, obviously, like, biased towards them. This one's probably the easiest one to classify because it has a super distinct flavor to it. The plum is very subtle. It's mostly that orange flavor, but it complements it so well to the point where I actually knew what I was tasting. Like, I pictured it in my head the moment it hit my taste buds. Orange.
Yeah, I get the
Orange
plum
wedge
as I
candies.
first consume it, and then I get the orange as it hits the back of my throat.
Yeah, the citrusy of the orange comes in later.
Now that you say something, I will say the one drawback is it's very acidic in the aftertaste. That's
true.
my only gripe with this. Very good front palate, solid middle palate. The back palate is very acidic, very tart. So if you're not a heavy sour drinker, this may be a little strong in the flavor for you, but I would still at least recommend trying it once.
If you're looking to get vitamin C in your diet, drink that beer.
I was like, wait a minute. Does it? Oh wait, it says something else.
And if you like
no,
fat
never mind.
orange cats, eat it with your lasagna.
It was a warning label. Sorry. No, I thought it had something cool written on the side. Doesn't. This one was interesting. It was the last one they had.
Oh, really?
Yes, I've never seen it before. It's called Creatures of Magic, New England Style IPA. It's from Burlington Beer Company in Vermont.
Okay.
Because Jason thought he knew what beer this was, but it wasn't the right one. I saw the Kraken on the front, which is what drew me in, and now that I'm like looking more
There's like
into
two different
A
big
sphinx,
there's a
Pegasus.
Sphinx.
There's Bigfoot twice.
Yeah, it mirrors.
Ah, okay.
As I'm
That makes
throwing
sense.
Whatever this
as I'm
is.
throwing condensation everywhere.
Seahorse, something, I don't know. It's a
It's
flying
like
bird.
it's a bird bat
My
combo.
bad.
There's a tree.
There's trees. One with nature, guys. Come on.
Yeah, you picked the coolest.
It's a
one.
little garden gnome.
They had a couple from this brewery in stock, but this was like the only one that really drew my attention, and it was because it had a Kraken on it. It is 6.5%, so not even that crazy in strength. It's it's a New England style India Pale Ale, which should mean it's hazy and light in flavor. So it shouldn't be too heavy on the palate.
Okay.
Like most IPAs.
Like most regular ones. So this
Lighter than all the others. Like yellow.
that's what I'm saying. Like this color, this like almost like creamy color, like comes out in these like New England style hazy IPAs. Like it's gonna be super super cloudy, not a lot of clarity to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it does look like a
And if
classic
you
New
smell it,
England.
I don't believe the flavor the aroma should be very strong. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's not that strong. You can definitely smell it's like that
An
New England
IPA.
IPA style, but it's not very strong.
It's wild with IPAs. You could almost smell the bitterness that comes. It's wild.
Burlington Beer Company out of Williston, Vermont. Yeah, more of that like hoppy, like little citrus, little hop
Yeah,
aroma to
but
it.
it's not strong with either of them. It's
No,
there, but
it's
it's
there.
not strong.
Cheers.
Let's begin. The
Nice.
ASMR gulping.
Perfect.
Look at that.
It's good.
It is good.
It's light. It's very light. So if you're looking for a lot of flavor, this isn't gonna have it. This is straight up a little bit of hops, but like I won't say barley flavor, but it's like a little bit of that kind of mash flavor to it that they use.
This feels like something I would have around this time, like September, October.
A little bit cooler weather, something you're gonna sit, watch a football game with. Have a couple wings in the background, light sauce.
Chill out with friends around the fireplace.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's definitely mild, and for people that don't necessarily like IPAs, it might be a good first one to start with, just because it's not as in your face.
New England style IPAs tend to be a little bit on the lighter side, unlike the West Coast ones that are more hop based and draw a lot of that flavor out of the hops. But this one's pretty good, actually.
A good first beginner IPA.
I'm curious to see what the other beers they have were like, because if they're like this one, then they're gonna have a lot of good stuff. Like I said, if you're looking for like heavy flavor or something super hoppy, high IBUs, this is not going to be for you. But if you don't want that bitterness to it, this is perfect.
I can agree. So I already finished mine.
Eric liked it. That was pretty good.
There you go, Eric.
Yeah, just take a
Enjoy yourself.
Some of this.
Of course. Short, quick episode today.
Yeah.
It was nice. All three beers were nice. I went with the Corey method. Him and I just went up and down the aisle looking at what was cool. Three that drew my attention. Snagged them up. Next episode is fall/Oktoberfest themed. Oktoberfest is here. It is that time of the year, September, October. So obviously the weekends are going to be filled with a lot of drinking events, stuff like that. A lot of food, a lot of good family fun. Always, as always, drink responsibly. Always have a plan. The weekend's coming up. This comes out on Thursdays.
Yep.
So definitely, make the smart choices, drink responsibly. And if you want to check these out, definitely highly recommend. For my West Coast people, I don't think you're going to find this one. You may get these two if you have a craft beer place near you, because Smuttynose is a bigger name brand. Orange Cat is very popular in the craft beer world, but I don't know about mainstream. And then Burlington, I know, is a smaller company. So maybe a little SOL on this one, but if you find someone that can get you the good stuff, highly recommend.
He gets us the good stuff.
I show up. So until next time, I'm Brian.
I'm Eric.
I'm Caroline.
And this has been another great episode of Brian's Beverage Corner. Thank you so much and have a great rest of your day.
Please like and subscribe to the channel to keep up with all things beer and hot sauce related.
And if you want to know more about Eric, you can go to his Instagram account. Don't go to my Instagram account, please.
Do it anyway.
Yeah, or do it anyway. It's only this.
Have a good day, y'all.